Is the Blackmagic 6K Pro worth buying in 2025? My short answer is yes. All of 2024, I wanted the 6K Pro. Before I got the 6K Pro in November, I had the Fujifilm X-S10, which is also a really good camera, under $2,000. You can get the camera and a lens for under $2,000. And that camera, I shot so much stuff with that camera. A lot of my favorite bodies of work was with that camera. And I kind of miss that camera, but I did in fact upgrade to the Blackmagic 6K Pro. And from November until now, I've shot a lot of things with the 6K Pro and it hasn't failed me once. Now, things to know before you even buy it, before I talk about like quality and all that stuff, you have to get an external battery source, right? Because the battery that it comes with is gonna die on you in like 20 to 30 minutes. It's gonna die almost immediately. You're gonna need to get a battery pack, or you're gonna need to get this other little thing that I have that I hook on top of my camera. That I have, so since buying the little external battery source, I've been good. I only bring that, like I don't bring extra batteries, I don't bring anything. I can use my camera for like 4 to 5 hours. Like sometimes I shoot one day, I can still use it on a single charge the next day. One of the main reasons why I got the camera in the first place was because of the image quality. Image quality rivals the FX3 and in some cases is better than the FX3. Like if the Blackmagic is just a pure scorer in basketball, the FX3 is like LeBron, can do everything, right? Shoot low light. I think it's like 200,000 ISO for the FX3. So if you're trying to like see what camera is better in low light, if you wanted to see the 6K Pro is good in low light, it's good, but it's not better than the FX3. I haven't had too many issues, especially if my set is like lit nicely. I haven't had too many issues. But if you were just coming to this video to see how it shoots in low light, I recommend getting the FX3. Spend like $1,000 more just to get the FX3 body and go from there. But you are gonna want to get a cage. I have the Tilta cage. I have it on there. I'm actually shooting on a 6K Pro right now. I'm using an older lens on here. And right now, like this looks different than how I would shoot like a music video or a short film, you know what I mean? So you can kind of get different tones depending on how you set your shot up, right?
She popped so many pills, she tryna OD. She let her pimp OD. 15 butt naked vibes at the crib right now. My bitch fucking on 3. Till he ball like now he can't walk, but he see us in his dreams. Baby God gave you that pussy for free. That's exactly how you finna give it to me. I've been so stuck in my head. Tell a bitch all I need is some bread.
If you wanted to use the 6K Pro as like a vlogging camera, I wouldn't recommend using it as a vlogging camera just because it's heavy and you would have to literally just get only static shots and then make sure that you're in focus every time. Have a monitor hooked up. There's no flip out screen. You can't get around not having a flip out screen. You're gonna have to use a monitor, which is fine, but if you're vlogging, that becomes like super bulky and not super ideal for vlogging. If you're trying to do like a daily vlog or something, I recommend getting like the Osmo Pocket 3, which is next on my radar, or the Sony ZV-E1, or most Sony cameras you can vlog and they're like light and compact and they're really good, you know. So on production though, I feel like this camera is ideal for just like setting it up on production, and you know, you could rig it up to run and gun. You could also rig it up on a tripod, on a dolly, rig it up for anything and really like, you know, pimp it out and make it really, really effective and powerful. So it is kind of like a budget friendly cinema camera, which is the name, Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 6K Pro, you know what I mean? It's stupidly long name, but I would say if you wanted to get the 6K Pro, if you heard about the 6K Pro, you saw other videos comparing the 6K Pro to the Red Komodo or FX3 or other cameras, I will say that whatever they said in the video is accurate, and I do recommend the camera, you know. And it is a camera, like if you have the budget to buy multiple cameras, it is a camera that you should just have because you can shoot anything with this camera. It is a good camera to have because you can shoot anything with this camera. Podcasts, you can shoot TV shows, you can shoot whatever you want with this camera. I think it's an ideal camera to have as a backup to, or a second to, like a really powerful like RE or something like that. It's a good like backup camera to have, especially if you have really good glass glass, meaning a good lens on it. But yeah, I think one of my favorite things to shoot with it right now is music videos, because of, especially if I'm just doing like a short, low budget music video, it really helps emphasize like just like good quality and just clean cuts, you know, not having to do too much because the quality is so good. You know, it takes a lot of the work off of the videographer or director or DP, whoever, and you can just give that person clean edits, you know, unless they want like a big production, and that's a different story. But sometimes you can get around just like giving them just clean footage. And also another thing is that when you are doing vertical, everything like changes with you. So if your record is down here, you do vertical, now your record is down here, and it's touchscreen. I don't know if you guys knew that, but the Blackmagic 6K Pro is touchscreen. So that's a cool little feature. It makes everything a lot easier. You can just go and touch it almost like a big iPhone screen. So, but yeah, to wrap it up, I think it is worth it to buy in 2025. It's not a bad camera. It's a pretty good camera. I am gonna upgrade from here once I'm done like paying this one off. I probably am gonna upgrade from here. I might go get the FX3. I don't know, just because I kind of want to just use a bunch of different cameras and kind of just like see what I like the most, you know what I mean, just to give the FX3 a shot. Some of my friends were telling me to get the FX3, but you know, I resulted in just getting the Blackmagic 6K Pro. I don't know, I like the 6K Pro a lot, so I may just keep it. You know, that might just be me just talking, you know what I mean. So, but yeah, y'all, if you guys like this video, if you felt like it was useful and informative, make sure you give me a like. Make sure you subscribe. This is episode 17 of 100. We're doing 100 videos in a row on this channel, so stick around. We're doing a bunch of different vlogs and a bunch of different types of videos. Yeah, so make sure you subscribe. This is Blossom. Rise above all, conquer whatever. Peace.